Turtles, tortoises, and terrapins all belong to the Testudinidae family of reptiles, and they can, at first, all look pretty similar. The obvious differences are size, and that some live in water and others on land, but once you delve a little deeper, there are many shared factors and distinct differences. Okay, let's compare these intriguing critters and see who comes out on top. We'll check out the differences too. What is a turtle? Okay, let's start with some interesting basic facts. Did you know that the turtle dates back to the age of the dinosaurs over 200 million years ago? Bearing this in mind, it's not surprising that they have evolved to live not only in water, but also on land. In fact, the term turtle covers all reptiles who have an outer bony shell encasing their bodies. So, this includes the tortoise too. It's a given that what we call tortoises are exclusively land creatures, and turtles tend to be aquatic, and they do have lots of features in common. They also have plenty of differences, making identification easier. Even taking a closer look at the shell can give us a clue to their wearer. These shells are quite amazing. There are lots of creatures who live in shells. Just take a walk along a beach and check out the different shapes and sizes, but there's nothing quite like the turtle family shell. In fact, it's more like a piece of architecture than a shell. The turtle shell has evolved into a two-piece structure. The top, called the carapace, and the bottom, called the plastron. These two pieces join along each side of the animal to form a protective shell. Unlike crustaceans, the turtle and the tortoise do not shed their entire shell, as it is permanently fused to the body. Don't worry, the shell grows with the animal, and so it is impossible for the body to grow too big to fit in it, and little pieces of the top layer can shed if damaged or diseased, helping to keep the animal healthy. You wouldn't choose to wear shorts and a t-shirt if you were going to the Arctic or your thickest padded jacket in the Sahara, and the Testudinidae family are no exception. Although the turtle family cannot actually choose their apparel, differences in their outer shell have evolved to suit the relative habitats and protect the wearer. For example, the high dome shell of the terrestrial tortoise may make movements slow and clumsy, a bit like going about your everyday chores. Wear a full suit of armor, but like the armor, it gives great protection. So, although the shape makes it difficult for the tortoise to run away from danger, it also makes it difficult for a potential predator to catch and hold the tortoise in its mouth. Should it manage this, there's that thick, bony casing to try and crush through, and there must be an easier meal around. We've looked at the shell, so let's look at the bone structure now. Beginning with the backbone, both land, tortoise, and aquatic turtle have 8 cervical vertebrae. However, when we get to their feet, it's clear that the turtle has extra fingers and toes in their forefeet and hind feet. The extra span and surface area this gives helps with their swimming. The webbing is between the toes is also a bit of a giveaway. Again, it's all about keeping alive and avoiding injury in your particular element, and eyesight is another subtle but essential difference between the aquatic turtle and the tortoise. Once more, each have adapted to suit their environment. Looking at the aquatic turtle first, we can see here that the potential predators tend to come from 2 main areas: from the air, where seabirds can prey on their eggs and hatchlings, and underwater, where large sharks and killer whales eat the adult turtle. So the turtle eyesight has evolved to give good vision both underwater and looking upwards. Even the adjustment between aquatic and aerial vision is fast too. Predators for the tortoise, though some, such as the raven, come from the sky, tend to be on the ground, and their developed vision reflects this. Amazingly, they are thought to have some color vision, mainly in the green spectrum. But this is still being studied. However, should this prove to be true, it would be ideal when trying to identify any opportunist badger, rat, or raccoon lurking in the vegetation. Incredibly, they may even see ultraviolet too. This also still under research. In a comparison between the sea and land turtle, I propose this as a draw, as both animals have adapted their eyesight to suit their particular habitat. From tropical forests, lakes, and swamps to deserts, you'll find the turtle family resident in just about every continent, with the exception of Antarctica. However, the favorite spots can be found in southeastern North America and South Asia. It all comes down to what's easily available. So, the tortoise or land turtle will happily feast on beetles, invertebrates, fruit, and grass, but tends towards vegetarian in the main, as it's difficult to catch moving prey when you move so slowly. The sea turtle, however, having more of a speed advantage in the water, enjoys the varied diet of the omnivore and will devour anything from squid and jellyfish to a nice portion of algae. Yes, turtles and tortoises both sleep, and in many cases in unusual places. Obviously, whether on land or in water. The place must be as safe as possible. The tortoise will often bury itself under leaf litter to sleep or hibernate, keeping the top of its shell level with the ground. A more unusual place, but just as snug, would be an old, decaying tree stump, or maybe even a burrow in the winter. The freshwater turtle, in keeping with many of the aquatic and semi-aquatic turtles, often choose to burrow into mud underwater to sleep or hibernate, as they can absorb oxygen directly from the water. The mud at the bottom of a pond can provide a comfortable environment safe from predators. Turtles can make a wide range of weird and wonderful sounds. Some make a barking sound like a dog, and some make a noise similar to a human burp. Delightful. In South America, the red-footed tortoise even makes a sound like a clucking chicken. The turtle is even found in the spiritual world. In the creation myth of some Native American tribes, the Great Spirit created their homeland by placing earth on the back of a giant turtle. Even today, North America is often known as Turtle Island. We are almost wrapping up. These are the common differences between these two. Hope you like this video. Please comment, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos.